get them as square as possible. And I find that just making your two hands as even as possible helps you bring down a really tight seal. You can bring it right back to give it right in the middle-ish.
See, I didn't actually know that one.
When you do your sides, particularly with these longer sheets, make sure you push down on this side as tightly as you can. I like to leave my paper long because that gives everyone the gift of extra cheese paper they can use over and over. Voila. And
the other way.
Voila.
And then turn around, so you're supposed to be able to hold it with one finger. Okay,
Exactly. Blah.
Okay, perfect. All right, let me try.
Great. Let's go.
Okay, so you do it long way, it's this way, right?
You know, as long as you have ample sides to get underneath you, it doesn't make a huge difference. Most of the time you will want to cut it down to the specific size of your cheese, but for competition, you're not going to have that time, and we want to conserve paper.
Yeah, so actually.
Yeah.
Okay, so we fold.
Yeah, just keep these two hands like, kind of like little buddy bears, like just on the opposite side.
Oh man, yeah, this is I'm gonna have to practice.
Exactly. So yeah, I find that it's actually the hand movements and like synchronizing that like does take the longest, but that still looks amazing. That actually looks really good. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't go quite as far back because then you kind of get a little bit more. So if you go like halfway back, that just gives you a nicer kind of defined edge.
Okay.
And then come in on the sides, like down and in first.
Okay. And then like that.
Exactly. And then just exactly like you're wrapping a present. Voila.
Is it supposed to be cleaner than that?
I mean, yes, but also we're not undoing and doing your paper yet. All right, beautiful. And that's part of what leaving it longer does. So if you cut off your sides, it's easier to get it cleaner.
Yeah.
But, oh, see that side's beautiful. And then as long as you can just set it down and it will stay, it's a perfectly wrapped piece of cheese.
All right. Square cheese.
Huzzah! All right, shall we use the same paper? Or?
Yeah.
There we go.
That's it.
Conservationists.
Which one?
Okay, you know what? Let's go for our fun Gouda here, sheep's milk Gouda. I like to do these a little bit differently. I honestly don't know that this is any style of wrap besides my own, but I just find it super easy. But on wedges, you can absolutely do that French fold, or there's an angled version that's kind of the Neil's Yard wrap. But as far as speed goes, I find it very easy to just get it on an angle.
Yeah.
Bring up this side first, tuck it down. Make this side really nice and clean. Fold it up and over. There's a nice little kind of finger fluff that helps you keep your paper nice and flat. Again, just kind of bringing your creases in exactly like you're wrapping a Christmas present. And then for this, it's kind of like a 2-finger motion with your thumb and your middle finger. Just kind of very gently bring them in. And this guy will just kind of fold over right like that. That is at least one way to do a nice super speedy wrap on a wedge style. But you can also, let's see here. I believe the Neil's Yard version. Let's see, this might not be quite big enough to do the Neil's Yard version. So we'll just cut this whole part out. Sweet.
They go all the way over first.
Yeah, exactly. And you only really need to get up to kind of folding over this top edge if your paper is shorter. But yeah, since again, I like to just leave paper large. voila, and then fold this side kind of up and nice. Then you can do like a little extra pull here as well, because you can see how you're gapping just a little bit. So I just essentially secure the cheese down and then pull on this side.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Yeah, I know. I felt it slipping a little bit.
Yeah, slipping is difficult, but yeah, I just find one good spot to anchor your cheese, and then you can pull the paper up around it. I mean, and then the more we handle this paper, the harder it's going to be to use. So really, you're giving yourself extra practice. All right, so instead of using your two hands, move this just a little bit more towards the middle. Okay, so you've got your sides up like this.
Okay.
Instead of using your two hands, just take one hand, take these two
push it
fingers, and then you're two-handing, but like, yeah, you're getting it all, and then you've got your one finger.
Okay, so here. Maybe that.
And then, yeah, the biggest lesson is as long as you can hide everything with more paper or a sticker, again, it's a perfect wrap.
Alright, I will work on that one.
Beautiful. All right, let's switch out for, a couple more sheets of paper. Beautiful. Okay, let's do some ooey gooey gentle style wrap. All right, I find the most difficult tight, nice wrap is with these lovely soft gooey guys. Still using the French fold technique, I find is just the easiest, most expedient, cleanest way to do it. But you definitely have to have more of a supple, gentle touch. We'll leave this one just wrapped in its plastic for the sake of keeping it lovely. All right, so again, just bring it up, synchronize your two hands. Oh, I'm not quite exact. There we go. I try and get down in two folds, simply because the more you fold it, the more everything is handled.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be a little bit loose, but again, with these soft guys, we just want to keep the cheese as beautiful as possible. So I'll be a little bit more gentle when I'm folding back. This one is one where I would definitely traditionally cut off the sides. It's just gonna give me a better, more clean look.
But do you cut it before you start wrapping it?
Yeah, well, you can do it either way.
Okay.
If you know, for presentation's sake, yeah, you can kind of just get a little bit more of a square wrap. Let's see, and I'll sometimes maybe fold it like this, and then you can cut up the sides. But as far as speed, what you'll want to do is, bring it up, do your folds, and this one will actually just go ahead and cut. I personally, because there is never any one exact correct way to wrap, I will just cut off my sides right here. Because it doesn't really matter exactly what these sides look like. Give myself a little cleaner space to work with. And then fold down, touching the bottom. Really, it's all about just getting those really tight angles as gentle as possible.
Okay.
Voila. And then, yeah, just super gentle touch. But I guess tuck in as far as you can to the cheese.
Yeah.
That side isn't quite as beautiful, but in the end, what's important is that we have a beautiful serviceable cheese in the end. And again, as long as we set it down and it stays, that's correct.
All right.
Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, let's see if we can destroy this.
Sophia is so soft.
So soft and gentle. Yeah. Just push push your finger in a little bit more at the bottom. Find those, those contact points and just meet kind of at one contact point if you can, and that's going to give you the cleanest edge. Yeah, that's beautiful.
There's still a little bit of a bunch.
That's true, but this is a very soft, gentle cheese. You're gonna have to be like Anne Sachs will be to get like the most beautiful, softy, gooey edge. There we go. I love it. No, that's so beautiful.
All right.
Oh, it's great.
Square or round?
Let's go round because I struggle with round too, so it's gonna be fun. All right, round. Let's get square. So I don't know if you remember from origami class.
Yeah, we have to do that for making pastry bags too.
Oh yeah, that makes
Parchment. Start with a square.
There is more to food than just cheese. I'm confused. All right. Okay, for circle. Right in the middle. Ooh. All right. Take one corner. Come in. Again, it's still all about finding those contact points. So fold in, down, up, over, in, down, up, over, in, down, up, over. And then if you are better at wrapping circles than me, you end at a cuter point, but in the end, you flip it over, it stays, it's correct. Yay!
All right.
I will give you this cheese. Ooh, these devil's gold feel so supple.
Okay, so we start up.
So find the bottom of your, you know what, this one keeps confusing me. I keep thinking this is the top. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're perfect. Yeah, so there you go.
Okay, so then.
And actually, I think I find it a little bit easier if I start a little off center. So I think you find it a little easier if you just get it a little off center towards your first starting corner, and then you have more to work with all the way around.
Okay.
And then in, down.
So in this way.
Up, over. And down, up, over. Really, you just need to be able to tuck it in all under that last flap. And at this point, I might just pull this one back so it doesn't give you too much trouble in a moment. And there, oh my gosh, that's way better than mine. That is actually perfect. That is the perfect round. Beautiful. That kind of up, but that's kind of my total personal, but I might at least get your fingers familiar with this action because it's going to be a very fast wrap.
Yeah,
and when we're talking about competition level, this looks absolutely terrible for service level. The competition level, it stays, it's perfect, it's points.
That's the goal.
Exactly.
All right, thank you, Tessa.
Absolutely. Anytime, Anne.